Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is episode 2 of the Dark Souls walkthrough. It's Dark Souls 3 walkthrough Lorethrough series. We're at Firelink Shrine.
Ashen One, produce the core. The mark of ash will guide thee to the land of the lords. To Lothric, where the homes of the lords converge.
So we're going to Lothric. The homes of the lords converge. Okay.
Very well. Then touch the duck.
Let's bump up strength. And let's go here. Does she sell arrows? I hope she does. I believe she does. She does. Great.
Ashen One.
So we're gonna get a lot of those. Let's see. I can see what our souls are like. How much are these worth? They're probably only worth like what, 50, right? Can I squeak out another level? Can't. Okay.
Ashen, the mark to Loth. Very well, then take
Gonna level up Dex, so we're at 14, and then I've got to get Endurance and Vigor up next time.
Farewell, Ashen One. May the flame.
Alright, now we're gonna go to Lothric. Which from what So the world has shifted in Dark Souls 3 as it did in Dark Souls 2. I know we're going to experience and run upon some locations from Dark Souls 1 in this playthrough later on. But Lothric, I just don't understand. I don't know where on the map of Lordran Lothric is. I know where this isn't Lordran technically, but you see this. This is interesting. You see a bowl with a cup, or not a bowl with a sword in it. It's interesting with this tapestry right here. So we start here, which is interesting. We open the door. Take this off. Now we're at the high wall of Lothric. Okay. This is a beautiful first area, though. What a great first impression you get from this area. You can see the kingdom. Which is really interesting. Actually, now that I think of it, Irithyll and then the place from where a location from Dark Souls 1's over there, I think. See it. So we light the bonfire here. There's a reason why I got this as well. You have to roll through and break these boxes. But we're gonna come up here. Kill this crossbow guy, so he doesn't bother us. Go this way. Great, we get a Titanite shard from him. Some really good lucky drops. These guys are non-hostile, so I'm not going to kill them. I don't care. Kill this guy. Nothing from you? That's okay. Before we go down there, gotta go here. run. Get this guy. If I didn't kill that guy quickly, he would have transformed into a big blobby. Now we get the longbow and a bunch of standard arrows, which we needed for an upcoming section. But yeah, that was a preventative thing we just did, so I'm not gonna even... They're praying to something, which is really interesting. Look at this. I mean, this looks like it's straight out of Bloodborne, which is interesting. The branches and the way they're dead and stuck. These guys are... The bones have become branches? I don't know. This is crazy. Go this way. Now we'll head down. Show you this little area, which is, I believe, going to be a shortcut later. Full of deserted corpse. And right here we cannot open this, but this is going to be our shortcut. Not open it from this side. Later on, to get to the first boss of this area. So now that we got... It was completely worth it to go get the longbow. Go do that. Let's equip that, actually. Secondary weapon. Longbow commonly used by hunters. Arrows must be equipped in order to use with bows. Up to 2 kinds of arrows can be equipped at a time. It can be switched as necessary. I believe that's all we got so far. Worthwhile of reading for lore. So, oh. I'm gonna take it off because I didn't know it encumbered me to... Let's rest. Just get what little health that we lost back, so I don't have to... Again. And then, go down here. Hit these innocents. You don't care about that. How dare you? That little chip damage. Broken straight sword. I love the long sword. That's why I think I'm going to ultimately get the dark sword. Okay, before we go down there, you see a dragon up here. I'm going to come down here. Go there. I just want to make sure. Yes. Okay, so there's another, interestingly enough, there's another bonfire here. Oh, we get the binoculars. Is the bonfire not here? Oh, okay. Well, just the binoculars then. It must be on the other area. My mistake. But we get the binoculars. Off this dead corpse right here. Binoculars made of brass used to peer at distant scenery. Their utility is singular, but application of many value these specs depends greatly on the imagination of their owner. So here they are. This is beautiful. That's really interesting. We'll get there soon enough. Soon enough. But... going this way. Behind this dragon we're gonna go. Drop down here. And then we're gonna get this gold pine resin from here. Careful here, there's an enemy hiding there. We would have went through normally from there. Let him break. Oh, we get a steel soldier's helm. Great drop. And we get 2 fire bombs, which is great. So I'm going to show you right here before we go down the ladder. This is how you enter normally, but we took the upper path so we can get the gold pine resin. Read the descriptions. Actually, going to put on my person here. Rare pine resin, which emits golden sparks. Chunks of it are even rarer. Temporarily applies lightning to right-hand weapon. Its origins are unknown, although some have speculated that it may in fact be a type of fungal resin. Typical helm of a Lothric soldier, iron-made but half fallen apart. It is never unwise to wear sturdy form of head protection against arrows and other somatic threats. So here, come down. Get a soul of the deserted corpse. I'm going to save most of my soul items. Continue this way. There will be a dragon that comes. So that's why I bought those extra arrows. Over 100. Should be enough. And it's absolutely worth it. It's a little boring, I know, but worth it because we're going to get a weapon now. Dragon is loud and annoying. I'm sorry, it's 3/4 of his health is gone. free to get all the loot. So let's read the description of the two Titanite, large Titanite shards. Titanite shard of weapon reinforce a larger shard that reinforces it to +6. Titanite shards are fragments of legendary slabs. Titanite is etched into weapons to reinforce. So let's get this before we continue on that way. Wonderful, more Titanite shard, which is great because I'm going to upgrade the claymore that we're. Get the club. Ember. Here. Oh, go up. And we get the claymore. I'm going to start using. I believe this is a shortcut that we'll unlock later. Oh no! That's right, we go through here. Okay, leave this section. Yes. There's going to be a mimic here, so let's read the description of the claymore, which we cannot use because we need 16 strength. Ugh. That's why I should have leveled up. I thought I had enough with 14. It's 16, but that's okay. An unusually large and heavy greatsword normally wielded with 2 hands. Highly versatile weapon that can be swung broadly or thrusted. So I can't use it with 2 hands, but I'm not going to do that. And then, what else do we get? The club, I believe. Simple wooden club characterized by savage leaping attacks. Crude, bladeless strike weapon that is effective against most foes and can break the guard of a shield. So, this is going to be tough. That is a mimic. So before we do that, is this the shortcut up here? I just want to make sure. Because he might kill us. Okay, it is. There's a knight there. We'll come back. Yes, he is right there. Wow, you were supposed to get a black backstab. There you go. These guys can drop their armor, which is great. He did not do that. So we'll go here. Leave. Yes, there's gonna be another bonfire over there. More fire bombs. Go this way. Yes. Here's the second bonfire area. I lit that. I'm not going to rest. Here. Get more Titanite shard, which is great. Got enough to upgrade now, which is awesome. So now that we've taken care of that, if I die against the mimic, it won't be that big. See, this area is quite large because we gotta go down, and then we gotta go to the downward path from where the dragon was. And then there's this area. Which I believe where the dragon was, yes. So this is the second area where you can get to. This is the downward area where you can bypass all that. Get here. We're done with that, and we can go up here. We're gonna go back and fight that mimic. This item as well. Soul deserted corpse. Oh, these guys should be. Oh, I hate mimics. These guys are hard in this game, so two-hand your weapon. crab that's in death. We get the deep battle axe, which is a really good weapon for your starter set if you want. It's infused with deep, which is the dark sorcery. Easily wielded axe crafted for a battle inflicting standard damage. Its weight can be used to inflict higher damage, but must be carefully as it leaves its wielder open for retaliation. Here, just to make sure we got everything here, which I believe we did, and we can carry forward. Yes, we are good. We are good. So this area is not too bad. It's actually a really good starting area for the game to get introduced to the systems of Dark Souls 3. There. Go this way. That was the bonfire. Now we can go down here. Oh. We've got some throwing knives. Okay. Yes, we can go down there. I believe this is locked. Yes. So this is going to be a shortcut later. Elevator. Down there is locked as well. But we'll get the items here. The mail breaker. Stage? I don't believe it is. Actually, my mistake. I thought this was the last down here. It's not. Yes. Okay, so this locked cell we're going to need a key for. That's going to be an NPC we're going to get. Come to Firelink Shrine. More throwing knives, which are really good. So we'll come back here and unlock this a bit later. Now we're going to continue forward this way. That guy up there is going to turn into a beast. Or a dark... or, Yep, I need to level up the endurance. So we're gonna let him transform. Kill these guys. It's the firebomb. I killed him before he transformed. Well, that sucks. We're gonna go around here. I believe it's gonna be a crystal lizard. Did he run off? Back here. I got a Roger, which is great, actually. Really good job. We'll read the description about that in a minute. Well, I took care of that encounter as easier than feel bad about that. I wanted him to transform so we could see. Let's continue forward. We can actually snipe that guy. Which we might. We got black fire bombs here. We might want to snipe him a little later. He's not too bad, but... Here... Light crossbow there. We'll read everything. Just want to make the area safe. Get a tiny nice shard here. See him. Him. Again, undead charm. Again, we'll read everything. Still. Come on. Stay on top of him. He usually does not come in here, so I'm shocked. He was supposed to come over there. Continue on this way. Take the first right. That guy waiting for us. It's great because it gives you great insight. And we got another longsword, which is great. Advantage point. Get him and a broadsword, which I do love the broadsword. Let's take a minute to read the descriptions. Tool used to hunt down the undead blocks Estus recovery for a limited area, used long ago by Lloyd's cleric knights of their undead haunts. Although Allfather Lloyd is long forgotten by the way of white, his hunts have lived on. Okay, and this charm allows one to challenge undead without fear. Interesting. Allfather Lloyd from the first Dark Souls. A gem infused of Titanite forged weapons Lothric foot soldiers used in infusion to create raw weapons. Raw weapons are easily wielded and have higher attack but lose scaling. Straight sword, a broad blade designed for slashing. Large sweeping attacks make it effective against crowds, but is prone to deflection from walls and narrow space. Go back here. And we get the Silver Eagle Kite Shield, which is a really great 100% shield, which is actually smaller and weight. That's one way to take care of those guys. Fine, we got a lot of them, so I'm okay. Got killed, right? No, there's another one. We get the cell key, so now we can free that NPC that we saw. But we're gonna keep going. Right here's a very important item. We got another Estus shard. Clear this area real quick to make sure. The description is making very good time in this first area. Key to the cell holding thieves and the like. There's no shortage of brash thieves in Lothric, and these particular thieves likely scaled the wall in Undead Settlement. They're only willing to practice their thievery on High Wall for their fear of Lothric Castle, rumored to devour men, keeps them clear of the grounds. So apparently he's a thief. We'll meet him soon. He's actually a really great guy. It's just really sad. He has a sad quest line. So we're supposed to drop down here, and we will. See how much it takes. Put on some of those throwing moves that we got. Rapier here. Whew, that was close. Ember here. We'll read everything once we get chance. Heart's pounding a little bit. Ember here. Here. To go up here, I believe this is where we're going to take us to the area where we were. Yes. But we've already killed these areas. This was where the top was, so I just want to let you know. This is the other way to progress. We've taken care of all these. We've got 3 Estus flasks left. Took stupid damage. I shouldn't have taken that damage. That was just... We're gonna go immediately to the right here. We have to go get our... We get the rare ring of sacrifice. We're actually nearing the end of this episode. Because... we're of that ambush. Back and get this item here. There's a green blossom. We'll read all the descriptions of this once we get back to... once we free our prisoner, NPC. Take this elevator up. Open that gate, which was a shortcut. Get more throwing knives. Now we're on this side. Really? Why? I thought I'd killed these guys. Oh well. Wow, he got me. Oh, nice, and we got the halberd. Oh, I did kill them, but I rested at the bonfire. That's why they respawned. Ugh, there's our bonfire right there from the start. Where we were. Ah, annoying. Go get the NPC. Oh, is that a item? No. About to say. See, I like doing this right now because all the enemies are dead. We can just do a run straight there. Oh, well, is it this one? No, that's the other one. This way? Yes.
Ah. You're no jailer, are you? No, you're from far away. And judging by the bell, you must be some of that unkindled ash. Remarkable. If that's true, then I have a favor to ask. Below the high wall is a musty little town. Not the home of any lord, just a very old settlement of undead. An old woman, Loretta, lives there. Please, give her this ring. I'm not asking for charity. In fact, if you do this for me, I'll be sure to repay you in kind. I may be a petty thief, but I've more wits than most royalty. What do you say then, huh? Very well.
Quest.
I humbly place my faith in you. I am Greirat of the Undead Settlement, and I promise to assist you. Give this ring to old Loretta at the base of the high wall. Do your part, and I'll do mine.
Tearstone ring. And he disappears, which I don't get. He should just stay there, and then we'll warp back to Firelink's shrine. We should get there. Before I end the episode here, I'm actually going to head up on, take a homeward mode and go back to the Firelink shrine, and I'll see you there on the next episode. But let's finish reading some descriptions for some of the items. So we got a rapier. A lightweight thrusting sword. Noble duels employ refined techniques. The primary attack of thrusting sword is for a series of stabs that render foes vulnerable for devastating final thrusts. Can also attack with the shield up. We got a halberd drop. This long-hilted weapon mixing spear and axe is difficult to handle, requiring both strength and dexterity. Can be thrust like a spear or swept sideways like an axe, making a versatile weapon effective against multiple foes. No weapon of exceptional qualities, only Mad Hollow would choose to fight with this. It's very true. And the Mailbreaker. This hard, edgeless sword is pierced through tough armor, boasts deadly critical attack. This is actually really great for crits. Standard crossbow wielding common soldiers must be readied for firing. Bolts must be equipped in order to use crossbows. Up to 2 kinds of bolt be equipped at a time. These switched if necessary. Orthodox metal shield engraved in crest depicting a silver eagle. Medium shields, most average shields, providing practical balance of damage absorption, stability, and weight. I believe that's it. A ring set with a large tearstone jewel temporarily boosts damage absorption when HP is low. This stone is said to be a tear of sorrow of the goddess Kaitha. And, of course, tears are always more beautiful near death. So, actually, we should actually equip that because we got nothing to lose. We'll end up keeping that ring, and I'll show you why once we get his quest done. But I'm going to head on back. Thank you guys so much for watching. In the next episode, we're going to take on the boss of this area. And please like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed this. And I'll see y'all later. Take care.